In the grand arenas of ancient Rome, thousands would gather to witness the spectacle of gladiatorial combat. The clash of swords, the roar of the crowd, and the promise of life or death hanging in the balance made these events some of the most thrilling and brutal entertainment in history. But behind the grandeur of the Colosseum lies a much darker reality. Were gladiators really the celebrated heroes of the arena or victims of a cruel system that thrived on bloodshed? In this video, we dive into the hidden world of the Roman gladiators and uncover the truth about their lives, struggles, and the society that revered their violence. The tradition of gladiatorial combat can be traced back to the early Roman Republic, where it began as a ritual of sacrifice. Originally, these bloody contests were staged at funerals as a way to honor the deceased by offering up lives to the gods. However, as Rome grew into a mighty empire, these rituals evolved into grand spectacles, becoming a key feature of Roman culture. By the height of the Roman Empire, gladiatorial games were no longer just religious rites. They were mass entertainment, funded by emperors and politicians to gain favor with the public. Contrary to popular belief, most gladiators were not volunteers. They were slaves, prisoners of war, or criminals sentenced to die in the arena. These men, and sometimes women, were trained in gladiatorial schools, where they learned the deadly skills required to survive the brutal fights. Despite their status as slaves, successful gladiators could achieve fame and even wealth. The most skilled among them were revered like modern-day sports stars, with crowds cheering their every move and betting on their victories. But this fame came at a steep price. Gladiators lived harsh lives, confined to barracks, and subjected to grueling training regimens. Their survival depended on their ability to entertain the crowd with skillful combat, and often that meant a fight to the death. While Hollywood often portrays gladiator fights as noble duels between evenly matched opponents, the reality was far more brutal. Gladiatorial games were carefully orchestrated for maximum spectacle. Some gladiators were armed with swords and shields, while others were forced to fight with tridents, nets, or even their bare hands. The most dangerous contests were often staged between mismatched opponents, ensuring that the fight would be bloody and dramatic. And yet, not every fight ended in death. While some gladiators perished in the arena, others were spared by the crowd or the emperor if they fought valiantly enough. The thumbs-up or thumbs-down gesture, made famous by modern depictions, wasn't a simple life-or-death decision. The fate of a defeated gladiator often rested in the hands of the spectators, who relished their power over the lives of those in the arena. As Rome's empire began to crumble, so did the gladiatorial games. By the 5th century A.D., the costs of maintaining the games had become too great, and the changing moral landscape of the empire, particularly with the rise of Christianity, led to the eventual outlawing of gladiatorial combat. The last recorded gladiator fight took place in 404 A.D., bringing an end to nearly 700 years of blood-soaked entertainment. The Roman gladiators remain an enduring symbol of the empire's strength, brutality, and thirst for spectacle. While they are often remembered as heroes or warriors, the truth is far more complex. They were both victims of a violent system and unwilling participants in one of history's most gruesome forms of entertainment. As we reflect on their legacy, we are reminded of the cost of fame, power, and the price of entertainment in a society that thrived on bloodshed. If you enjoyed this story, like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible historical tales.